science, as it grows toward perfection, becomes mathematical in its ideas, says Sir Alfred North. A very good morning to everyone present here. Today, we have gathered here for a 3-day international conference on graphs and combinatories. On this momentary occasion, we have with us Professor I.N. Kangur, Bursa Uludağ University, Turkey, as our chief guest, Professor Amar Vijay Kumar, Emeritus Professor, as a guest of honor, Professor P. Subramania Yedapadittaya, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Bangalore University, Mangala Gangotri, Dr. Kishori P. Narayankar, Organizing Secretary, ICGC 2022, Department of Mathematics, Bangalore University, Dr. Chandu Hegde, Chairman, Department of Mathematics, Bangalore University. I request Dr. Chandu Hegde, Department of Mathematics, Bangalore University, to escort the esteemed dignitaries onto the dais. Prayer is not asking. Prayer is putting oneself in the hands of God. Let us all raise for the prayer followed by university anthem.
ಪಾಠ ಪಠಣ ಗುರು ಬುದ್ಧಿ ವಚನ ಇದು ವಿದ್ಯಾದಾನ ತಾಣ ಪಡೆದಾಗಲೇ ಸಿರಿ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಂಧಕಾರದ ಮನ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ ಸಾಧನೆಯ ಮುಟ್ಟು ಮೆಟ್ಟಿಲು ಹತ್ತೋದಿಲ್ಲೇ ಮೊದಲು. ವಿದ್ಯೆ ನಮ್ಮಯ ಹಕ್ಕು, ನಾಳೆಯ ದಿಕ್ಕು, ಜೀವನದ ಸೆಲೆಯು. ಜ್ಞಾನವೇ ಬೆಳಕು, ಬೆಳಗೋಗಿ ಬದುಕು. ಜ್ಞಾನವೇ ಬೆಳಕು, ಬೆಳಗೋಗಿ ಬದುಕು.
Life symbolizes victory over darkness and defeat ignorance. It marks the beginning of auspicious events. I request galaxy of intellectuals to light the lamp and inaugurate the program. You made a huge effort to join us today. On behalf of all of us, we are deeply appreciative and offer you our most grateful welcome. I request Dr. Chandru Hegde, Chairman, Department of Mathematics, Mangalore University, to welcome our august gathering.
A very good morning to everyone gathered here. On behalf of Department of Mathematics, Mangalore University, I feel extremely glad to welcome everyone for this conference. The main aim of this conference is to provide platform for researchers and students to discuss with eminent personalities in graph theory and combinatorics. We have with us Professor P. Subramania Adipuditaya, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Mangalore University, with us. This conference, we could do it today only because of his support. He is M.Com graduate from Mangalore University in 1982 with first rank with gold medal and obtained PhD from Mangalore University in the area of customer behavior. He worked as a professor, trainer, consultant at National Institute of Training, Industrial Engineering, Mumbai during 1994 and 95. He has published more than 60 research papers in national or international journals, did postdoctoral research in Nottingham Business School at Nottingham Trent University, England, on HRD policies and practices under Commonwealth Fellowship scheme during 2001-2. He has successfully supervised more than 20 PhD scholars in the area of human resource management, human resource development and marketing. He has received several national or international awards, mentioning a few: E-Learning International Award in 2003 from Scotland, UK for his best research paper, Duang Mehta National Award for Best Teacher in Human Resource Management. Recently, he has honored with a Best Vice Chancellor Award of 50 Vice Chancellors in the country. He has more than 3 decades of research and teaching experience, worked as a finance officer, register evaluation and registrar of Mangalore University. And he is the Vice Chancellor of this university since June 2019. I welcome you, sir. I request Dr. Kishori Narankar, madam, to welcome him with Sam. Today we have with us Professor Ismail Nasi Kangul. He is from Bursa Uludug University, Turkey. He is a professor of mathematics. He has graduated from the same university and completed PhD in 1994 from the same university. He became full professor in Urdu University at the age of 38. He has been working in the same department since then. He attended numerous congresses and gave over 250 talks. Over 200 of these are invited or plenary talks. He organized 8 international congresses for workshops. He also has been in the scientific committee of over more than 50 international congresses. He has written 90 books, more than 370 articles he has published in reputed journals with the Scopus Index and Web of Science database. He has around 200 co-workers all over the world, more than 50 workers, collaborators in India. He had already supervised more than 20 students for PhD. He had been awarded several prizes, mentioning a few: the highest number of annual publication prizes in 2011, the special prize of Valgona Coordination Committee in 2011, the highest number of annual projects prize in 2012, the highest number of annual publications in 2013, Best Performance Award in 2016, highest number of annual publication award amongst the academicians in 2020. In 2021, he has the highest points of all his academic and administrative works within these faculties. He has been continuing his editorial positions in 34 international scientific journals, and he is the referee for 178 journals. He is a member of 7 international national mathematical societies. I welcome you, sir. I request Sri Mohana KS to welcome him with something. We have with us Professor Ambat Vijay Kumar sir. He is an inspiration for many teachers and research scholars, not only in Kerala, but all over India as well. He is an emeritus professor, Department of Mathematics, Kochi University of Science and Technology. He is graduated from University of Kochi, MSc graduation, and PhD from Kochi University of Science and Technology, 1986. His study of PhD is studies in the geometry and discrete planes. His area of interest are graph theory, history of mathematics, evolution concepts, mathematics education, popularization and talent search in all levels. He is the Fellow of Institute of Combinatorics and Applications Canada in 1999. He is Board Outlook Learner Teacher Award he got in Air India in 2008. He has delivered invited talks in international conferences at Hungary, Spain, Czech Republic, Taiwan, Germany, Canada, Mexico and many more places. He has written more than 65 articles in Malayalam, English and for students. He is the Vice President of Ramanujan Mathematical Society during 2018 to 20 March. He is a mentor for Inspire program of DSP, Government of India. We are happy that he is with us. I welcome you, sir. To welcome with the sampling. With us, Dr. Kishori P. Narayankar madam. She is a organizing secretary of this conference. Because of her efforts, the conference has come to today. I welcome you. I also welcome the resource persons, especially today present Professor H.S. Ramane sir, Dr. Suryanarayan Reddy sir, Dr. Veena Mathur madam, and some more speakers are going to join. I welcome all of them. I welcome all my colleagues and all my students and all those who are present here. I welcome you one and all. Thank you.
Welcome to you too, sir. I now request Dr. Kishori P. Narayankar, Organizing Secretary, ICGC 2022, to greet the conference.
all the ranks, Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Paditana, our Chief Guest Professor Kangul, Guest of Honor Professor Ahmed Vijay Kumar, dignitaries of the ranks, my student friends and invitees. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you all. Due to COVID-19, we were unable to meet together and have a platform to discuss some academics. This platform was created soon after Professor Kangul accepted our invitation, kind invitation to visit Mangalore University. When we proposed the proposal, I discussed with our colleagues, student friends, and all the teaching faculties of colleges affiliated to Bangalore University. All were happy to have the conference, all agreed very happily. With this small period, when I mailed Professor Kangul, he said I will be visiting on 29th of November. The time was very short for us. We, the Department of Mathematics, proposed the same proposal to the higher authorities, and the higher authorities were just, we had no time with us. They just asked, is it possible? Then if you are good wishes, okay sir, we'll go ahead. That was the answer given by Mathematics Department. Sorry. And when we met personally to Professor Paditana, our Honorable Vice Chancellor with the proposal, he said, go ahead and the main thing was fund. How to raise the fund, how to then the whole amount, it's not a seed amount, the whole amount was sanctioned by our Professor, Vice Chancellor. So we took it, and then with the same enthusiasm, he also promised that the Vice Chancellor dinner will be again hosted by the Vice Chancellor today tonight. That was like a cherry on a cake. So with these all things, we have a platform over here to discuss about the research. I request all the participants, the student friends, to kindly utilize this time fruitfully so that this time may not come back again. With these few words, I would again thank our high authorities for supporting in a short period. One more thing I would like to add over here, due to the shortage of time, when I mailed the resource persons, it was like, dear Professor, greetings from Bangalore University, due to the shortage of fund. The mail started with shortage of fund. Even then, all our resource persons, they have agreed. They said we don't need any TA, DA or honorarium. We are there with you. You please proceed. That was a reply given by every resource person over here. I would like to thank on behalf of the department to all the resource persons for the positive feedback. At this point, I would like to welcome Madhu. Welcome. Thank you.
I request our chief guest, the distinct professor of Bursa Ulugağ University, Turkey, Professor Ayhan Kangul, to remit inaugural address.
Dear Honorable Vice Chancellor, dear guest of honor, dear organizers, dear professors, dear students, welcome to this conference on graph theory and combinatorics. I'm Professor Jungle from Bursa Uludağ University in Turkey. It's near to Istanbul. I am here for 2 weeks, and this is the last stop of my visit. So I will be returning my country at Sunday. I like India for many reasons. I teach history of mathematics in BS level, so in my lectures, most part is devoted to Indian mathematics and Indian mathematicians, because Indian culture is one of the richest, maybe the richest culture in mathematics, in everything in our lives. So that's why I like India most, and I always say that India is my second country. I feel it, and I say it happily. To prove this, I talked just to Ambat Vijay Kumar, professor. The last meeting before COVID-19 was to India for me, and the first meeting after COVID is again. So this is, I think, my 10th time, I don't know, and each time I come, I visit several places, so it's much more actually. As in the introduction, Professor Kishore said, I have lots of collaborations here. Only Professor Vijay Kumar I didn't know by name, of course everybody knows, but face to face we have never met. So I'm happy to meet him by taking this chance, and some other new friends. So thank you for invitation, Madam Shuri, and for everything. I hope it will be a fruitful one, especially for the young friends. They will get most of it, and they will get maybe some new problems. Because in conferences, usually the talks are very specific. You don't understand, you feel like you don't understand them, which is normal because it is the speaker's topic for maybe 10, 15 years. It's so specific. He knows it very well, but not many others know it. So, but even listening, you get some ideas always. Even the method of presentation you get, okay? So these meetings are very important when you are scholars and when you are PhD students, master students. Please try to attend as much as you can. It will help you to improve yourself. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. I now request our guest of honor, Professor Ambat Vijay Kumar, to address the gathering.
Very good morning to all of you, honorable members on the dais and off the dais. I was just wondering, one of the factors which made Chandru to ask me to sit in this side is that I have more white hairs. That doesn't mean that I am old, not very old. I was just taking memory down 1981 when I first attended a conference, 84 when first attended a conference in Madurai, and 1981 when I organized a conference when I was just 1 month old as a research scholar. So 40 years I have been doing this thanks to the confidence given by my guru. The teachers encourage the students to accept challenges and organize such conferences. I told some of my friends from who was with us in Udupi that I asked, and then my guru asked me to organize a conference. So I went to him and asked him what is a conference. He said a lot of people from different parts of the country will come and talk about mathematics. And then he said that only 500 participants will be there. That was in 1981 when there was no computer at all. Okay, so we were manually writing all the names of the candidates, delegates, And surprisingly, there were 5 jars from Bihar. Okay, JHA, 5 jars. So we got thoroughly confused about their names because their first names only changed, surnames were the same. So each time we used to ask, which jar are you? Okay. So memory is full of such interesting experiences, and I'm happy that there are more younger faces here. And one good thing that such conferences is going to have, at least personally I feel that conferences have benefited me both ways, as a speaker as well as a participant. Very many things. You could get new ideas, as Professor Ismail put it. You may not understand everything, but there may be something that definitely will take you back home, and that is going to be helpful for all of you to become researchers. I'll take 1 minute more. What is happening in graph theory, I was discussing with Ismail this morning. There's a lot of work taking place in brain networks. That's the most recent applications of graph theory, where people are trying to do brain mapping of all types of organisms. It's very difficult to have a brain mapping of human brain, because it has got few billions of neurons. The first complete brain mapping has been done for a worm called C. elegans, because it has got only 300 neurons. So what I mean by brain mapping is that you can characterize that worm through the network approach that we do in the name of brain networks. So it's the most significant area of research these days. A lot of people have already started working on it. It's an interdisciplinary area of research because biology people, chemistry people, computer science people, electronics people, physics people, mathematics people, statistics people, all these people have to join together because several parameters have to be analyzed and discussed. So there are several things happening. Some of us will discuss only theoretical aspects of it, modern research and all that, but that should give you an idea of opening up your mind and becoming a very good research student. I wish you all the best and wish this conference all success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Moving on, now I request all the dignitaries to release the souvenir of ICGC 2022. Thank you all. I now request Honorable Vice Chancellor, Mangalore University, Professor P. Subramanian Yedapantaya, to deliver presidential address.
Very good morning to all of you. Esteemed Chief Guest, Professor Ismail Kangul, the Guest of Honor, Professor Vijay Kumar, Organizing Secretary of ICGC 2022, Dr. Kishore P. Narayankar, Chairman of the Department of Mathematics, Dr. Chandra Hegde, distinguished resource persons, members of the faculty, invited delegates, special invitees, friends from media, and ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I am extremely delighted to be a part of this inaugural program of International Conference on Graphs and Combinatorics. It's a 3-day international conference. In the fitness of things, we got a truly international chief guest, that is Professor Ismail Gangle, very impressive biodata and his performance-centered culture. While talking about this conference and his visit to India in general and Mangalore University in particular, he was highly appreciative of Indian culture, Indian mathematics, maybe Vedic mathematics, and Indian mathematicians. He has got a wonderful research rapport with the Indian mathematicians, and he also mentioned about Professor Vijay Kumarji, his interaction and his connections, networking with him. And another point to be noted here is when we say mathematics, because I belong to the domain of commerce and management. So I could lay my hands on mathematics also, but not hardcore mathematics, like quantitative techniques. It's a combination of mathematics and statistics with little bit of operational research. When I was a student, I could do that, but I was hating mathematics at the high school level, maybe because of the incompetence of teachers or incompetence of the candidate or the student in grasping things or understanding, appreciating the ground realities of mathematics. Normally we say mathematics is a harder nut to crack, it is too technical to understand, too complex in nature to comprehend, so many excuses. But mathematics is very, very important to understand any phenomenon. As a matter of fact, in our behavioral science, we talk about mathematics in a different way. Because mathematics will be nurtured by the left side of our brain, which is located on the right side of the human body. Because it is analytical, very calculative in nature. It will say always 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. But the right side of the human brain, located on the left side of the human body, which is imaginative, creative, innovative, it will question unquestionable things. It will always get out of the comfort zone. So the point is here, why can't it be 3 or 5? If so, under what circumstances? It means context-specific content delivery. That is I appreciate in mathematics, because logical reasoning is of paramount importance in mathematics. That is the backbone of any science, maybe perfect science or pure science or applied science like commerce or management. Therefore, mathematics is very, very important, and particularly when we talk about graphs and combinatorics, here Professor Vijay Kumar rightly mentioned, today we talk about brain mapping, because in the ICT world, a lot of breakthroughs are happening. It is not just Internet of Things. It is not even artificial intelligence or driverless car or autonomous car. It may be machine learning or big data analytics. It is all high funda. It appears to be high funda for me. I may be a layman or a man on the street may find it extremely difficult to understand and come to terms with that, sometimes. Maybe. But as a matter of fact, it's very, very important. In any organization, because I understand that in the last 4 decades, any organization, you have got 9 key elements: people, structure, task, technology, culture, strategies, systems, processes, and environment. On the top of these 9 elements, people will occupy, because the human factor is very, very important. It will play a very key role in transforming any organization. And we will also promote transformative changes or transformative learning. Particularly, National Education Policy 2020 talks about transformative learning. And we are all committed to or wedded to the philosophy of lifelong learning mission. To make all these things happen, or to respect the aspirations of NEP 2020, mathematics is very, very important, particularly graph theory. Here, we are also talking about neural networks today. Whether it is applied economics or behavioral science, we are trying to understand more and more about the less and less of those things that matter, particularly in neural networks, brain mapping, because there is an American organization called Brain Wonders. They understand, all your fingerprints of all the 10 fingers in both the hands, and they will try to, they will not make any astrological predictions, but scientifically they will figure it out what kind of personality you are and for what things you are allergic, what things you are very sensitive, and at the subconscious level, what type of personalities of yours and something like that, with 90% accuracy. The brain wonders of United States of America, because I had an interaction with them in one of the conferences in New Delhi 2 months ago. So it's very exciting and interesting to know. Therefore, mathematics, on the surface of it, people like me will understand only the tip of the iceberg. So greater portion is underneath, and we will understand all those things through expert interactions. And this kind of 3-day international conference on graphs and combinatorics will be a great boon for all of you, because you are blessed with very distinguished, competent resource persons with whom you are going to interact during these 3 days of international conference. But I appeal to all of you, make the best use of every moment of truth, because every second is important. Don't underplay it, or don't underestimate those things. Make the best use of it, because it's God given opportunity, because you are really fortunate to have Professor Ismail Kango and his presence, and he can inspire you, because ultimately these conferences, will be inspired. We are made to think more and more about less and less of those things that matter to us. We will be futuristic in our approaches. We will nurture, create, build, sustain a kind of new aspirations. When you go back from Mangalore University after this 3 days international conference, I really congratulate and commend the efforts of Dr. Kishore P. Narayankar, Dr. Chandru Hegde and their entire team for making these things happen in a very highly befitting manner. And I wish you all the best. Thank you for your time and opportunity. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you, sir, for your constant encouragement and keeping our spirits high. Once William Arthur said, feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. We all hold a heap of love and adoration to all our guests who made this inauguration an eclectic event. Now I request Mr. Bhargava K, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, to deliver vote of thanks.
Very good morning to all. Thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by heart. I feel honored and privileged to propose vote of thanks on this special occasion, the inaugural ceremony of ICGC 2022. First of all, on behalf of organizing committee and on behalf of Mangalore University, would like to thank from the bottom of my heart the chief guest for this inaugural function, Professor Ayhan Kangul from Uludağ University, Bursa, Turkey, for his presence and encouraging words. Thank you, sir. I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P.S. Edapaditaya, to present a memento to Professor Ayhan Kangul as a token of our love and respect. Next, I would like to thank Professor Ambat Vijay Kumar, the guest of honor for this function, for enlightening us with encouraging words. Thank you, sir. I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P.S. Edapaditaya, to present a memento to Professor Ambat Vijay Kumar as a token of our love. Now, on behalf of the organizing committee and on behalf of the Department of Mathematics, I convey a deep sense of regards and hearty thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor P.S. Edapaditaya for presiding over this function and inspiring us with his valuable words. Words are not enough to thank his constant guidance and support in the organization of this conference. Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Kishore P. Narayankar, the organizing secretary of this conference, to present a memento to Professor Edapaditaya, sir. I would like to thank Dr. Kishore P. Narayankar, the organizing secretary of this conference, for her constant help and guidance in organizing this conference. Thank you, madam. Next, I would like to thank Dr. Chandru Hegde, the chairman of Department of Mathematics, for gracing this occasion. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank all the honorable delegates and invited speakers who blessed us with their presence. Thank you. I am also thankful to all the program advisory committee members. I am very much thankful to all our colleagues and non-teaching staff who always stand by us and motivate us. I also thank the media persons for their coverage of this function. Last, not the least, I thank all our dear students without whom this event would not have been possible. So thank you all.
Thank you, sir. I request all the delegates to be seated off the dais. We shall begin the sessions in a short while.